Wasted Creation is deathcore.
Sorry.
Period?
I know I said...
Period?
We want extreme metal, but, like, it's...
You don't think it's like an indie pop punk?
It's definitely
It's very
like ska.
reminiscent of what was that band back in the day? Boys to Men.
Yes.
I love Boys to
Yes.
Used to be a
yes.
costume that we used to dress up
Remember
as.
they used
I
to
still have
rock
my
that on the
costume.
school bus?
I
Dude,
still have my bow tie.
I know every Britney Spears song too. I bet you didn't know that. Fun fact.
That's
How many
impressive.
Like,
She got like
Every
20
Britney
albums.
Spears song.
God damn, that's impressive.
I was tortured by my mother because her name's Brittany too. So
The relation.
that was her
No
favorite
relation.
star, and it was just nonstop when I
they
was young.
shared the same name.
I'm guessing.
That's fucking awesome. That's-
Everywhere we go, it's Brittany,
And they're
bitch.
both from South Louisiana.
Right.
Wow.
That's great.
That's
So you know
incredible.
every Britney Spears song. How has that helped you in life?
Probably helped you through some tough times.
That's a good question. I mean, I haven't shaved my head yet, so I'd
You
say
can't
pretty
man,
good.
she-
Close though.
There's
Yeah.
no shame in her shaving her head, bro.
No,
she
not at
felt
all.
like she needed to.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck
But
yeah.
She's from
I
Kimwood.
follow her on TikTok.
She
man.
is. She's from Louisiana.
Of course she's gonna shave her head.
She's
Free
awesome.
Britney, bro. Free Britney.
Fucking right.
Yep.
I'm bouncing Britney.
It's Britney. Bitch.
I like. I was young. I was.
Toxic's a
I guess we were
good-ass
about the
song.
same
It
age
is.
when she was
It
coming out,
is.
you know. But and she was hot to me then. And I never cared about the shaved head or none of that either. And now that she's like in her 40s, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm
Milf status,
Now
bro.
he's super interested.
Milf status.
Yeah,
The wine has
dig it.
aged,
I dig it.
and
Right.
boy, has it turned.
Well, I saw a thing a while back on YouTube that showed it was a business meeting, but it showed the amount of hotness to amount of crazy on a graph chart.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now
I think we've
she's-
all seen that.
Yeah, she's leveled out.
On
Okay.
display.
You know, she's kind of at that point to where she's just the right amount of hotness to just the right amount of crazy.
She settled into
Yeah.
ranking.
So
she
you're
settled into
putting out a call
psychosis.
for Brittany to call you, right? To be the
Oh
new...
no, I'm a married man. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I do
Okay.
follow on TikTok, and she is local, and I wouldn't mind having her on the show.
Oh, I want that exclusive story, baby.
Yeah, dude, I want
Yeah.
to know how her dad fucked her over with the money and shit.
We would gain a new listener.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Brittany out there.
Y'all gained a new one anyways. So it's all good.
Hell yeah, man. So, I mean, Wasted Creation, deathcore, period. Is that a thing? Is that how it is?
I
How
mean-
would you say Wasted Creation core or death wasted creation?
I call it tech death.
It's not tech death though. It's got tech death parts. It's got so much different shit that we, again, like the labels is kind of hard for us. Like I said, we'll get lumped in with deathcore crowd because we have deathcore breakdowns, and that's basically like kind of the where that comes from.
It's because that's the most universal thing at the moment to call it.
Yeah, I mean, and we
Fair
don't want to
enough.
act like we're some groundbreaking new genre. It's just like we don't necessarily give a fuck.
You don't
know?
have to be considered writing Wasted Creation songs, though.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
It's just our shit.
So
But some bands do that. They stick to that very, you know, if they're in that death metal genre, it's very death metal.
They put
and
a
that's
box on it.
Yeah, there's no leeway with it, and they're hardcore about it, and that's the lifestyle they live, and that's the only way. But yeah,
Elitism,
I mean,
man.
yeah, but in the South we're like that. We're a little more lenient with our music, and no matter what it is.
Louisiana
that's
is
whatever
like one of
you
the most
feel.
creative states I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I've lived here since I was like 8 years old, but fucking like whenever you look at other states, I don't know if it's just because we're not immersed in their music scene and all that, but I mean like whenever you look at Lafayette, Houma, Thibodaux, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, fucking North Shore, wherever,
some shit's popping
like
off.
South Louisiana, the musicians go goth and fucking decoy,
Yeah,
fucking.
It's definitely.
Fucking, I mean, there's so many good bands that
I
come
find
out
out
of these areas.
often where people come from now, you know, after doing research. And there's a staggering number of bands that I genuinely really liked when I only listened to metal that are from Louisiana.
Right.
Shreveport had that shit popping off.
Dude, fucking
Oh,
They Will
what?
Fall was one of my favorite bands from up there.
What
And,
about Weeping Hour?
I mean, that's what They Will Fall became. But they were like this Christian metal band that one of my first bands played with at the Cypress, which I didn't get to go to the high ground. I'm fucking didn't come down here in time.
Wasn't quite there.
Yeah, I was still in Baton Rouge, but
Whack.
fucking
Cypress was badass.
Whack.
Cypress was fun,
was
but
the high
no, it
ground.
was like this Christian
Yeah.
metal band that fucking like metalcore band that just threw the fuck down on stage. Like it was one of the most inspiring things to see, like this angry ass motherfucker screaming into a mic about Jesus. But it was,
Yeah.
but it was
I've been on a lot of shows like
good
that.
shit. And I don't know, man. I mean, the creativity that comes out of here, the open-mindedness compared to the rest of the South. If you look at history, I mean, I'm a tour guide, so fucking I could go on history fucking rants all day, but
Please don't.
I won't. But my point is that like whenever you look at all aspects, Louisiana is one of the most unique fucking places. Whenever I mean, compared to everywhere else, from the Cajun to Creole to fucking swamp metal to fucking acid bath to go whore and all that shit.
This is Grovon Mayer from the Dank Swamp Rebellion podcast reminding you to stock up on your Elmer's CheeWees. Get you some of that. I'll tell you, the original's good, man. The original's real good. I like me the barbecue one. I like the taco one. Bruh, I dip that in some ranch meat. They got the hot and spicy. They got the pizza. The pizza one's real good, man. And so is the green onion. And if you like a little something sweet after, get you some of that caramel popcorn. They ain't sleeping on that caramel popcorn. And remember, if it ain't Elmer, it ain't CheeWees. Elmer's Quality Snacks since 1946. Oh, and don't forget about those seasonal flavors. This message was approved by Grovon Mayer.
I've never seen a ghost, but I believe in energy. Like working in the French Quarter specifically, you definitely feel like a vibe. No matter
100%.
if you go there for a show, you go there for Bourbon Street. No matter what you go there for, there's always some kind of aura around that
As
place.
you walk through New Orleans, no matter what part of it is, it changes. You can feel it
Yep.
get heavier or lighter as you walk through. It's crazy. I've always loved that about it too. That's not something I've avoided. And people from here, I feel
They're
like
over it here.
Yeah. So some people from other tourists come in, and some people feel uneasy about it. I've actually talked to people that said I won't visit New Orleans because I just don't like I don't like the feeling.
It's a
of the
fucking
place.
crime hole, man.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of people I'm not gonna try to get shot. Like, fuck you, man.
I
Like,
mean, that is
like,
going on,
whatever.
but you're
that
not
goes
gonna
on in
die.
every city, and fucking
Yeah.
it's don't go to the fucking shitty areas. Like, just watch your back and not be an idiot.
Yeah.
I lived in one of those. Damn, that was rough.
Well, if you're not from the city,
I mean, dude, Baton Rouge is like 10 times worse. Baton Rouge is a fucking war zone right now. Like, it's fucked up there.
But I tell tourists all the time, man. Like I meet people in New Orleans as much as he does, and it's just like, dude, honestly, do not say you're not from here, cause like you will get robbed. Something will happen.
Everybody knows you're not from here, though. If you're in the French Quarter, everybody
Yeah,
knows.
I mean,
you're
if
not
you have a
from here.
different accent, but like, I'm just saying in general, like if you're in New Orleans and you've never been here and you don't know the culture and the aspect of everything, just say you're from here. Because if not, people are so crazy.
I disagree, just because it's like,
You disagree with everything I said.
yeah, I know, me and him butt heads all
Want
the
to rock,
time.
paper, scissors, dog?
Yeah.
I'll explain in ASMR mode. So as he looks straight into his eyes, folding his 5-finger flaps.
We do rock paper scissors, not rock paper scissors shoot from these parts.
This
That was-
dude's stupid.
That was rock, paper, scissors. Fuck.
That was.
All right, fuck it.
First time in Dank Swamp Rebellion history, rock paper scissors played on air.
Yep.
I mean,
All right, best
And
2 out of 3. You ready?
Maybe Guinness got
1,
it.
2,
papers.
3. No,
all
1,
right,
3.
all right, fuck it.
1, 2, 3.
Are you in Bayou Lafourche or Terrebonne? Well, I have good news for you. Tired of looking for guitar strings at a pawn shop or looking for patch cables or, just those things that you need to make it happen for the next gig? Well, I'm happy to say Bayou Merchandise and Specialties has your back. This shop has everything to support local musicians and creatives, from strings, instruments, effects pedals, picks, practice amps to live amplification. And if you don't see something in the shop that you're looking for, they'd be more than happy to place that order for you. And when it comes to customer service, there is no competition. Bayou Merchandise and Specialties staff goes above and beyond to make sure you are getting what you need.
Tired of practicing cooped up in the house all day? Join them for their live jam sessions throughout the week. Check their Facebook for dates and details. Go jam with some of the most talented musicians on the Bayou.
Bayou Merchandise and Specialties is your one-stop shop on Bayou Lafourche, located right next to the IGA. Give them a call at 985-632-0604. That's 985-632-0604. I know all the times signatures to your songs now because I found out y'all rhythm.
Yeah. There is no time signature.
Pretty much.
It's actually recorded not with any time signatures. It's all in just an open fucking grid.
We didn't even use a metronome, dog.
Well, no, we definitely had a metronome and shit. Drums are fucking programmed.
Once again, you're not right.
No fucking way, man. Absolutely.
Dude, I've never seen a drummer so fucking entitled. Holy shit. Like, fuck you, lead singer. You're the front man. Nobody gives a shit. I know the rules.
Hey, man.
That's something. Hey, I'm glad you pointed
Am
that
I
out.
starting some shit here?
No, it's an ongoing process all the time. Like, we got into an argument before.
No, me and him actually settle to agree more often than not, believe it or not.
Yeah. That's when I stopped calling you a bitch.
Yeah. He calls me a bitch and I just don't reply because I don't dignify his sense of humor.
Aw.
That's whatever.
Just wait.
But I still love you.
He's gonna sing all over the next song.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
As long as it's in tune, man. I'm
I'm going to pull some Elmer Disney shit.
Hell yeah. We love that.
dude, if we're playing on the next like Disney sampler, I'm
Disney
totally
core.
down.
We just started a new genre, dog.
I bet that's already out there.
I'm into it though. Give me some Painting with the Seconds of the Wind or whatever the shit that is.
Have y'all seen that chick on...
Oh wow, I didn't know you could do that. That's
Yeah,
fucking
see? I bet you didn't know I could sing, too.
Can you sing like Mickey? Have you tried yet?
Does he have a song to where he sings? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
hot dog,
yeah.
hot dog.
Oh god, no. I'm sorry.
Trick it the fuck
I
out.
don't know,
That
but
is
I'll
the
probably do it-
worst
I'll probably
fucking
do it like a
earworm of
little
all
Lois.
earworms.
I don't know.
Wow, Pina.
Is that supposed to be a Lois?
Yeah, but a male Lewis.
Like a
Like a Bruce Jenner Lois.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta do a higher pitch. Wow, Pina.
I mean, that's
pretty
better
good.
than what I could do. I'm not even gonna
pretty
attempt
good.
it.
What else you got? Can you do what was it, Elmo? You got the inhale stuff?
I don't know if I got
Can
the
you
elbow,
pig
dog.
squeal, my dude?
Pig squeal.
Yeah, we're listening to that shit. Whatever.
That's all Elmo voice whenever you do that.
Yeah.
He does it fucking good.
There you go. Take partake.
Yeah, man. 420's always welcome here. We never get uppity about that.
Please it down.
I don't even smoke, but
They don't know what gadget is, man.
I'm
Dr.
at
Claw.
bars.
No,
No.
they don't know what that is. They're too young.
Gadget.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget, the original.
Oh, I do know
What?
Inspector Gadget.
That was
Oh.
like
Yeah,
where they
dude.
rolled the TV in third grade.
Hell
Fucking-
yeah.
that on a boring day.
man.
Put the little VHS tape
Yeah.
in, son.
I
And then
love
the
that.
Iron
We're on the
Giant.
cusp. We're on the cusp where we're not too young to where we don't remember the old days, like overhead projectors.
Yeah, we're
and
not
shit.
that young, man.
We didn't get to see stuff like that when I was in junior high. It was more like, hey, we're going to show y'all this tape about rape. Alright? And how to fight them off, okay? Thank you, Miss Sanchez.
Y'all had Schoolhouse of Rock, though.
No.
Really?
No.
Didn't even watch that shit. It was a Cajun ass version. It
I'm
was
from,
Zydeco
I'm
music.
from Lockport, man. That's,
we didn't get that
Oh,
till
y'all
like
said-
fucking
another world,
2010.
yeah. And he's from South Lafourche, which is even further down the bottom.
Yeah, bro.
Down the bayou.
They sent text messages with Morse code, dog.
We didn't have cell phones, man.
Yeah,
I didn't have my
beepers.
first cell phone until I was married.
Oh, really?
Smoke signals.
Damn.
Was it on singular wireless?
Actually, it was.
I
Type in
figured.
text into a
my
rock.
dad's first flip phone had the singular wireless fucking
Yeah.
icon on
And I
it.
had Nextel for a little while. We used to chirp each other.
The walkie-talkie.
That's the BB phone.
I also
They still
had a
the
beeper.
pedicabs and the bike taxis in the French Quarter still use those fucking phones.
Really?
Yeah, those. So you all hear that Nextel sound like fucking all over
That's
the French
crazy.
Quarter.
That chirp.
Yeah.
It's chirping off. That's wild.
I think that's just called call to text or text to call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. I don't know. We didn't. The only tech we had growing up was really like in the 80s. I remember I was born
Atari.
in '82. My uncle got a CD player.
So you got to grow up in your teens in the best fucking decade, which was the 90s.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the best.
Dude,
Fucking A.
MTV was so fucking
Did
awesome.
you go to Woodstock?
No.
That would be the worst
Damn.
Woodstock to go.
I wish I would have went to Woodstock 99.
Fuck.
What? Dude, they set a fire at the end
I was
of the
about to
show.
say they blazed some shit up.
Yeah,
dog.
no, I would have rather the first Woodstock. Personally.
Literally a
Well,
show that
well, yeah.
went in flames.
And The Who played, which was crazy.
Yes.
The Who
Yes.
played in fucking commemoration, which was amazing. So, yeah, but no, I didn't do that. But the 90s it was an awesome time. I miss the 90s.
I wish I would have grown up in those.
Dude,
I remember
same.
when Clarissa used to explain it all.
Not just Clarissa.
I've watched, so I go down YouTube or just YouTube's, I'll just have YouTube on my TV and scroll through videos. And so, like, Weird History is doing a series of, like, this happened in this 90s year. So, like, I've watched 90, 92, 93, all the way up to about 96, which is when I was born, it was 96. And fucking, I don't know, it's weird because I barely remember being alive in the 90s. I was, like, 4 years old and max in the
Yeah.
90s. But I don't know. It's still a nostalgic feeling whenever you watch it because all those commercials, everything carried over into the 2000s.
That's called something whenever you have nostalgia for something you didn't live.
But in a way, you kind of did because of the late 90s. Like, your brain still saw it. Your brain registered it. You just don't remember it because memory fucking sucks.
Exactly. In early 2000s, style was fucking trash. It was bad.
I'd have to disagree, sir.
It was bad, man.
Corn and Limp Bizkit.
I'm not even talking music. I'm just
No,
talking
just, like,
culture.
advertising and culture.
Okay, yeah, that's a
I
different
mean, it
story.
took a really kind of
Y2K
shitty turn.
did something to the world.
It did.
It
did.
changed a lot. I remember when it hit, and then I knew then too. I was like, man, why is this so significant? It was such a minutia thing.
So it wasn't 9/11 for you. It was Y2K.
It was.
That's interesting.
I thought they were the same thing.
They made it feel like the same thing.
Oh, shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when you look back in history, it's all pretty much in the same 10-year period. Pretty much.
I mean, 9/11 was a tragedy that happened, but it's no different than any other mass tragedy, right? So,
shout out George Bush.
So yeah, shout out to George Bush.
Bro.
Was that too much?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay, cool.
Whatever. Dude,
I don't know if the CIA is tracking you.
I don't
on
even
that.
know if he's still alive.
They're listening.
You know what
trust me.
happened when you was talking about the mayor of New Orleans?
What?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm hated by every suburban mom that is only on Facebook and doesn't travel. Because I gave
You were talking shit about Latrasha.
no, not Latoya the Destroyer. I was talking about, which I don't really hate her. It's just a funny
Liar.
fucking name. But no, I don't hate her. I hate this fucking activist bitch. So you guys remember the Hard Rock Hotel collapse? The big hotel that
Correct.
collapsed downtown.
Yeah.
My office, I give Segway tours, and fucking we would ride Segways. Our office is the Hard Rock collapse is between our office and the fucking French Quarter. Gotta pass it. Talk about it on my tours. Some activist lady named Rubia Garcia, shout out. I've already contacted you, so fuck off.
And my mom went to school with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she told me.
She's out there thinks that I'm giving the collapse tour and like there's dead bodies in there. Come check it out. Like some real fucked up shit. And
There's a video out for that.
There's 3 videos with multiple millions of views of me on my fucking Segway.
This guy's famous, bro.
It's fucking bullshit. It's
How does it make you feel?
It kind of like bringing it back up reminds me of how I felt whenever it happened, because it was the first time I dealt with some like really like contentious moment as an adult, like just trying to deal with some shit. And man, it was interesting to go back online and like I was first tagged in it by my friend who was like, hey, is this Sam? And fucking then they tagged me. And then the next week the second video, she had a camera on a gimbal with a fucking dude out there. She had a table and all this kind of shit. I knew one of the guys who died in that fucking collapse. And like I was talking about all the corruption and all the kind of shit that went down with it. All public bullshit.
Dude, Kyle was talking about that too. Who is also a tour guide in New Orleans.
Oh, nice.
Kyle Crosby. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know.
I don't know how tourism
That's
stuff
crazy,
works.
man.
It was a very strange
Can you
experience. Just
imagine
that
that
all the
dude?
comments hated me. And they were all white suburban moms.
I was about to say that market was specifically for your hate, and you were saying just shit that was just real, right?
Yeah, no. It was like I was on the same side as her, and like sent her a whole email after the first video. I sent her a whole comment on the post. Like you can go still look at the post today, and my comments there and shit. But everybody's just shitting on me.
Take in mind that this video has like millions of views.
No, it got like 6 million million views in the first week, and so like
I was pissed at him because I was like, you should have shouted our band
was
out.
Dude,
you
I was
should have
right
held
there.
up a sign that at our band.
I was right there with you, brother. I was like, it looks like you fucking up your next
I shat the bed
marketing
twice. I shat the bed
promo.
twice on it.
Dude, that would have
Because
hit the
all you
roof.
have to do is do a reaction to that video. You just figured
That's
it
it.
out here.
That's it. Go on
So
TikTok.
how do we take that frown and turn it upside down to a smile?
And then Wasted Creation plays.
Okay,
Yeah, there
so
you go.
think about it this way. Think about if you turn into a comedy tour to where you're on your Segway and you're like, yeah, that guy in apartment 412B had the best fried chicken, and as you can see, is a two-piece, legs only.
Oh man.
Only one 4 legs and a biscuit.
No, that's fucked up because the body that was still be able to be seen, that was able to be seen for like some 9 months, was fucking 2 legs hanging out. That was the spot that I was showing my groups, which you couldn't. I swear to God, to this day,
Yeah.
I have great eyesight. I never saw that man's legs.
You never saw the legs?
Yeah, they
I
always
literally
covered
pass
it
it
up.
all the time. Well, it's not even that they covered it up. It's that it's a fucking mosaic of crumbled building, and you're like 50 feet away from the motherfucker.
It's funny because it's so fucked up.
It sucked. Like
Yeah, it does
I
suck.
wouldn't live in New Orleans. I would never be in this band if it wasn't for fucking Tony fucking. God, I
Damn, I
don't
thought
remember
he
his
was about
last
to
name.
say I'd never be in this band if it wasn't for that building collapsing. Shout out to that building.
No.
I thought you were talking about me for a second. I'm about to. Oh,
No.
you're so
About to
sweet.
cry.
You're
I'm about to
about
get
to get so
emotional.
sweet.
You didn't die in fucking collapse.
There is soul in here.
But no,
I knew it.
wild experience.
That's
Wild.
fucking crazy, man. I could
Yeah.
only imagine how you had to have stopped at some point from reading the comments.
Oh yeah, I gave that shit up quick. I
Right.
scrolled through for like a night, and then I was like, all right, I can't do this. This
There's
is gonna
only
fucking kill
so
me.
much hate you could take before.
Well, I just
it's-
wanted to reply to everybody and be like, fuck you, fuck
Right.
you, fuck you. You
What
cool?
good would that
like,
do? You know?
I mean, it's yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
dude. I remember. I'm the worst with fucking arguing on Facebook, reading comment sections and all kinds of shit like that. Whenever I'm not
Same.
even involved, just like reading arguments and shit. And like whenever I was reading all this shit, I was just kind of like wanted to reply, but fucking. I don't know, man.
That's
I
pretty
ended
crazy.
up getting a call from City Hall, and they told me straight up that they were getting complaints and that I was violating a city code of ethics ordinance. So
All from being real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Just the way the world's
so I started
evolved
talking about
to,
it,
man.
but it's still a fucking empty lot right now. They have half the fucking ramparts not fucking open.
Fuck, bro.
That's
New Orleans.
crazy.
That's New Orleans for
So,
you.
Junk
so just
ass.
reenact it, and then whenever the camera pans to the side, it's just a music video of y'all.
Playing right there with
In-
the
in
with the
the
green
street.
screen, so that way it shows us with the building still up and like collapsed.
Well, you could-
dude's legs in the background and everything.
You could bring up that video.
See, I should have clipped that in on Black Dominion.
Holy
Right in the middle,
shit.
the Kraken comes up and
dude.
takes down the building.
Oh my God.
You got
Yeah.
its legs still hanging
we would be
out.
so
You would
hated.
pissed off so many people, but you know how much that would get shared?
See, yeah, but
Are you willing to?
I'm a firm believer in organic growth. All right, I'm not trying to like hit that viral video that fucking blows us up overnight.
I'm a pretty pure believer in organic growth too, babe. I don't like these
No chemicals, bro. Just natural.
I don't use Viagra, but I'm gonna tell you something, babe.
Viagra.
I haven't met y'all yet. My name is Grovant Mayer.
Oh, he from down the bayou.
Yeah,
but-
that's down the bayou.
bro. I'm from down the bayou, Bayou Lafourche. The only bayou they have. They don't have any other ones. Okay.
Lord, share. I hear you.
So let me tell you something, babe. I went to y'all little show. I seen that. I was not impressed, babe. I went up there. I gave y'all $1 as a tip. I asked y'all to play a cover song. Every other band gonna go see or play a cover song. I asked for one little fucking rendition, however y'all want to do it. A brown-eyed girl. And y'all
dude.
couldn't even give me that.
We shut up, man.
And
I didn't hear you. I would have been down for it.
It
bro.
hurt my heart, bro. This dude right here, bro, walked up to him.
He just
and,
turned and left you.
And, bro, he just said, fuck that shit. And I was like, why, bro? You can't pull it off. He said, bro, I can't pull it off with this equipment. I said, I understand that. I walked away and gave me another beer. But I tell you what, bro, you need to start catering more to the older peoples like me. And start playing songs. Tina now, get on that.
Are you gonna pay us specifically to
No,
play shit?
I don't need to. I'm giving you ideas that are fucking there for money to be made, and you're not even listening. See, that's what's wrong with the young people today, man.
Oh, look, I'm going to tell you something real quick. So, look, when we was playing at the Intercoastal Club, I mean, you saw it. I don't know about y'all. But they did have this guy all up in my face. And I thought he was trying to give me the little swoogie kiss. He was very close.
He was all
Dude,
up in your fucking face.
But speaking of that, you know what's crazy about that? There was such a mixed crowd there.
There really was. They had a lot of
I
college
expect
kids.
that with Homa though. I kind of expected
there
that
was
coming
the
here.
four dudes that were like the soccer players with like the shorts
Right.
and the knee-high socks. And then there was like the really, really, really old people that were there. There was like that one guy that had one leg in a wheelchair, and he was just like
Dude.
headbanging. I was like,
Shout out that dude.
wow, shout out to
Hell
the
yeah.
one-legged guy. Also, the Intracoastal is a really cool place because it's
Dude,
right next
turning it
to
up.
the fucking homeless shelter, which is great.
I was gonna say the taco stand, but
Oh, the
that fucking taco stand is fire.
It's
son.
lit. Yeah.
It's fucking
It is
good.
lit.
It's a plug.
Tony is
Yeah.
the venue owner, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was speaking with Tony, and like, dude, I'm gonna be honest.
Shout
dude.
out Crush Diamond. That shit is sick too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I listened to that shit on the way home. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
But-
they're killer.
I was the first one. Well, no, you were there first, but I went in first, you know, just to get everything settled.
You were there
and-
first, but I was there before your firstness.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Because I'm the
guess.
front man, bitch.
he
That means first if you didn't know.
Because if you ain't first, you last.
yeah,
not
Ricky
first, you're
Bobby,
last.
shake and bake, baby. But I didn't even look at the guy. I didn't even know him. This and that, and he just came up to me. He's like, "You're the vocalist of Wasted Creation, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, made me feel a little good. He's like, "Well, I'm Tony. I'm the venue owner. This and that." I was like, "Oh, sweet, man. You know, heartwarming. I love Tony. Dude's so cool."
Oh, he's great, man.
Think about that,
And
though.
he's
So,
fucking talented
three
as shit.
out of three
Yeah, he's
bands.
very talented.
Okay, 3 bands and a local podcast that showed that's about 15 people. And I guarantee you he knew every person that was involved because he did the same thing to me, and I never met that cat in my life.
It's crazy, man.
He's like, dude, love what y'all... And I was like,
I want to see him play live. I want
Cool,
to see that
man.
shit
Thanks,
live.
bro.
I've heard he fucking does like all kinds of percussion
He's
shit. and fucking-
nasty.
But he's such a humble dude.
Yeah,
bro.
nice as fuck.
100%.
Nice as fuck.
100%.
Huge shout out.
Like
to
I can't believe we
Coastal.
had 100 people at that show.
Yeah,
There
that
was
was a
when we got
wild
paid at
ride.
night. I was asking Tom, just because
Believe it.
I was I'm fully am so fucking happy the way it went. But I remember the only other time I played Homa was in 2013, 2014 at Spanky's, that small venue that was there for like a couple weeks.
Spankies.
And now this is Withered by Wasted Creation.